Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Low, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the plate right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box, Michael Perez, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Digging in, Guillermo Heredia. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Richard has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
The designated hitter.
Talk about having a debut, though. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Here's the 0-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 11. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now
every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Ji-Man Choi will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here. And two away. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it?
Now batting.
Standing in
Number
now,
8.
Brandon Lowe. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Stepping in now, Christian Arroyo. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tampa Bay leads this one 23-0. At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting. The shortstop.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Ready for another chance, number 13. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting. number 10.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he popped him up. Choi onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And they remain well behind. To pick things up where we left off, Jake Smolinski, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. Gurriel takes it in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box now, Michael Perez. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Gurriel is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Guillermo Heredia. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pilar, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The 0-2 delivery fouled off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.